what's up guys? Today we're going to try to do the song Mess from the band Real Friends. This one has, well, it's really good strumming practice. It has some really cool sounding chords in it, and there is a couple of really fun riffs to play. In this video we're only going to do the rhythm guitar parts, but if enough people ask me to and you really want the lead guitar parts, we can, do them too. And guys, I just want to say, sorry, it's been a little while since I put out a video. I've just been pretty busy. I've been practicing a lot of things. I'm writing a little bit of stuff. And I did do a few new songs with some students, but there was just nothing I really felt like making a video of. And I always get requests to try Real Friends, so we're going to try it out today, and hopefully it goes good. Now before we get going, make sure to click on that subscribe button. Check the links down below and you can grab my best beginner chord chart. It has all of the best beginner chords to learn. And this isn't actually the easiest song to teach on video, so remember that I teach guitar lessons on Skype also. And if you want a little bit of extra help making the learning process a little bit easier, then check the links down below and we can talk about that. On Skype, I can really talk to you as a person and you can ask questions, and I can really make sure that I can break things into tiny little details and make sure that you're getting it. We can also talk about the theory behind it, learn new songs, and all kinds of different stuff. So if you want to find out more about that, then check down below. Now in this video, we're only going to be tuning our guitars down to drop D. So if your guitar is in standard tuning, all you do is you take your 6th string and you tune it down until it's a D. Here's mine. And then later on, if you want to play this song in the same key as the recording, you would have to take all of your strings and tune them down a half a step flat again. The song starts out with the chords that are in the chorus section. The chorus is going to be the part where he says, "Last year I was a train wreck." So every time we get to that part, these are the chords we're going to be using. We have a G5, that's 5, 5, 5, and then 7 with your pinky. And we're not going to be really heavy on that string. We're going to stick to mainly the thicker strings, but he is holding that note down. We take that same shape and slide it up to the 9th fret. That's our B5. It's 9, 9, 9, 11. And then we slide that shape down to the 7th fret, and this is an A5. So we have 7, 7, 7, 9. And on all three of these chords, if you let your first finger lightly touch the first couple of strings, it'll mute those strings so you won't hear a bunch of extra noise. 3, 4. Starting on the G, we had down, up, and there's a little slide off of the chord. Then just with muted strings, I get that sound by just lightly touching the strings. I have up, down, up. So far, down, up, up, down, up. And then I move up to the B5, and we have up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we move to that A, and we have down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then we go to the verse. Now the verse has that really cool riff in it, the one that sounds like... Now for that section right there, I think I'm just going to slow it down and put the guitar tabs up. And most of you know how to read guitar tabs. If not, there's a million videos to show you how to read guitar tabs. 3, 4... Patience I once had is running away with my youth. Away in its hands I've been neglecting who I am. That's just who I was back then. Need to be perfect. Okay, now we're going to go into like a bridge section. This is the I'm Still a Lost Boy part. The way that we're going to play our D chord for this section is going to be 0, 5, 4, 7, nothing, nothing. And for all of the chords that we're going to play in this section, our pinky gets to stay in the exact same spot. So the next chord is 7, 5, 7, nothing, nothing. And we're going to call that an E minor 7. The next chord I'm going to call a D/F sharp. And all I'm going to do is put my first finger up on the 4th fret of the 6th string, and I have 4, nothing, 0, 7. And then I just slide my first finger into the 5th fret to play the last chord. So we have that D, E minor 7, D/F sharp, and then I just slide that in 1 fret, and we're going to call that one a G5. But remember that this is a slightly different G5. This is not like the G5 that's in the chorus. We have an open string in there as well. Now the strumming's going to be a little bit hard for me to explain on this part, but let's see, we'll start on the first chord, that D, and let's go down, down, up, down, up. And then for the rest of that little sequence of chords, we're just going to keep going up, down, up, and I'm always switching chords on an up strum. After I go through the chords once, I'll add in a few more strums. 3, 4. Now, right after that, we're going to kind of do a few of those parts again. We're going to do a verse, a bridge, and a chorus. Every once in a while, I listen to Death Cab and think about how it used to be. We thought that we knew the answers. No one was asking the questions. I'm still a lost boy. I'm still a lost boy. Last year I was a train wreck, now I'm just a mess. I'm letting go so I don't lose myself. One more new section, and I'm not sure what we'll call this part. How about we'll call it like a second chorus. And this is going to be the part where he says, I'm starting to be where I need to be. And we have 3 different chords there. We have a G5, and this is going to be the same G5 that we did in the bridge section. It was 5, nothing, 0, 7. And nothing, nothing. The next chord I'm going to call a B minor. It's going to be 9, nothing, 0, 7. Nothing, nothing. And then we're going to call this an A. So it's an A for this section. It is 7, nothing, 0, 6, nothing, nothing. And if you listen closely, I'm going to be putting my 3rd finger down on the 7th fret a couple of times in there. 3, 4. I'm starting to be where I need to be. I'm starting to be where I need to be. And now we have a little section I'm going to call an interlude. And let's see, I think for that one, I'm just going to slow that part down and play it with guitar tabs. Listen real closely. My right hand is going to be moving up and down the entire time, and every time we see the muted notes, the muted strums, I'm just releasing the pressure on the chord. That way, instead of playing the chord, you'll hear a little chuck sound. 3, 4. Like I've been taking a long way for a while now. I haven't been home in more years than I care to say. I keep letting my past carve out what the present shouldn't be, what I shouldn't be. Alright, now that's all the different parts. Right at the end of that section, he goes into another chorus, and the chords right at the beginning of it are actually going to be the same chords that we used in the part that I called the second chorus. The part where he's normally singing, "I'm starting to be where I need to be." So that part sounds like 3, 4. Last year I was a dream, now I'm just a mess. I'm letting go so I don't lose myself. I'm starting to be where I need to be. I'm starting to be where I need to Alright guys, we worked on some new riffs, so good job. Make sure if you have any questions or comments or requests for other songs, you can put them down in the comments. Make sure to follow me on social media. Sometimes people, I take requests through there too. And, if you guys get a second, if you can please remember to hit like and share this video, that could really help me out a lot. And I will just see you guys next time. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.